start a tour that will take us all back in time. Shoulder pads, dodgy hair and synthesizers at the ready. It can only mean one thing. We are going back to the 80s. After hitting heartthrob status as the hunky Scot in Neighbours, he took the UK pop charts by storm, leaving us girls with too many broken hearts and a string of unforgettable hits.
A crash of drums, a flash of lights, my golden coats flew out of sight. The colours faded into darkness, I was left alone.
And now we're back together. I wanna show you my heart is oh so true. And all the love I have is especially for you.
Oh, please welcome Jason Donovan.
Popular in this studio.
Nothing like a good old sort of song to get people excited. Nice sort of introduction. Thank you very much.
Mad.
You haven't changed. What are you doing? You look so well.
I wasn't. I didn't know whether I'd do the beard today, but I sort of
we
thought,
like
yeah,
it.
I come on sort of clean shaven and the hair back,
This is
but
a
I
rugged
thought
side of you.
Yeah, we know different.
I've had a week off, you see, so I've had a little bit of time to
Where
sort
you been then?
I've been in the country.
Oh.
I've been with my daughter, my new daughter.
You've got a new
I have
baby.
yes.
Yes.
So thank you.
He did nothing. He did nothing.
No, I just provided the action.
How old is she and what's her name?
Her name's Molly Donovan, and she is 8 weeks old.
She sounds like a rock star already, Molly Donovan. Yeah, that's
She,
cool.
it was the name wasn't an obvious name, but then when we sort of put the two together, it just sort of.
So you're a
Molly
new father,
Donovan.
but you're about to be away from home for ages.
Well, I already have been away for ages. This has been sort of quite a tough year for me because I'm doing Sound of Music a tour at the moment. But
Who are you playing?
I'm playing Von Trapp.
Oh, the dad?
Yes.
Oh, things have changed.
So I'm
Playing the dad.
7 children, and one might argue I look a little bit young for 7 kids, but the maths do add up.
Really?
Yes,
Well, I
they
suppose
do.
it depends on how busy you like to keep yourself, doesn't it?
True. Not planning on 7 of my own children.
Oh, you're not?
No,
But Anne's
definitely.
pleased to hear that.
She is very pleased to hear that. But I'm here because I'm doing the Here and Now tour, which starts in end of June.
This is the 80s extravaganza.
This is the 80s extravaganza.
Who's that with you on
And
the
I
road
think
this
you
time?
could probably...
No, it's against the law for me to sing in public. It really
it?
is, yeah. Genuinely.
Do you not do it well?
I am so bad. You know, you are the only person I've ever been in a lift with where I really hope the lift would get stuck. No, and you're wearing the double denim, which is sort of the
Yeah,
80s
I'm sort
thing.
of... Well, I don't know whether I'm wearing the double... But I've always liked
Jenny's going all
clothes,
coy,
you know,
look at her!
These are my...
I don't even like men.
Can I ask you a question, Jen? If you were stuck in a lift with Jason, how would you use your time?
Well, I'm such a terrible claustrophobic that I don't want to be stuck in a lift with anybody because I'd have to ask him to punch me unconscious, which I know he's such a gentleman he wouldn't do.
Well, he would if he sang.
Yes.
It depends on whether the lift was going up or down at a particular time.
Oh, be careful, it's a lunchtime show.
Tell me, I hate to interrupt this, but
Yes.
who else is on this tour with you?
We have Boy George, myself, Flock of Seagulls, Belinda Carlisle,
Pepsi
and Shirley. You know, it's a great thing because it's a 10th anniversary of this particular sort of brand, I suppose.
Have you done it before?
Never done it before. And I think, well, I've done it before, but I've never done this tour before.
Oh, you're getting cheap now. It's getting cheap.
It is. I'd like to be stuck in a lift with you.
Well, we nearly were. I don't
Where
think
was it? Where was
Well,
it?
you don't remember. I do. It was in Leeds at a certain hotel. Yeah. Anyway,
So moving right along. I think the great thing about this show is it's sort of an opportunity to play a bunch of songs that people know and love, and it's sort of...
Who are the audience? Is it the first time around us?
Well, Kate, I haven't done it yet. I don't know.
You know, we used to have this phrase when I was young and hip. When we were on Smash Hits, we'd say, nah, they're a bit mums in leather trousers, which was a really derogatory put down to people like my good self now that like to pull on a pair of PVC leggings and act like they're still 19. Is that who you're hoping to appeal
I'd
to?
imagine so. And you know, I'm 42, so
I was going to ask for tickets, I'm not now.
Jason, don't you think that a lot of any songs that survive any era survive because of the song? You know what I mean? It can be an evening's entertainment. It doesn't necessarily have to be, does it?
Well, I mean,
people that live through it can't it?
Oh, it can live on, yeah.
I think it's interesting though. Some songs have a stronger currency over generations and others don't. You know,
Nostalgia's big business, actually. If you know, I mean, I love all of the acts that are on, and I definitely want to go. I love the whole idea of seeing Pepsi and Shirley today, and also comparing how we've all aged.
I think
Do you know what I mean?
popular culture has a cycle, and I think people certainly want to reminisce at certain stages
I mean, do you
in their
reminisce
lives.
about that period in your life? Because the 80s were quite simply a madhouse for you, because you were a one-man phenomenon.
Yeah, well, I'm sort of glad I was a one-man phenomenon, not a band as such, because it enables me to go out and sort of be independent.
Yeah, you don't have to reform, do you?
No, I don't have to reform. I have to reinvent. That's just as...
I mean, you invented a band, but you did fall to pieces, didn't you? You let yourself implode.
I had a moment.
There were dark
yes,
times. Tell us about the dark times.
How long have you got? No, I think the positive side of the dark times is that you know, you come through them, and that's where the story sort of gets interesting, because there's a lot of people that can't get through those. But success, you know, you were talking about money and you were talking about the rich list before, and my question to a lot of journalists has always been, how do you measure success in life? You know, for one person it's getting over cancer, you know, or just getting out of bed each day. You know, for another it's a drug addict. For some people it's earning 10, 20 million people. And people, you know, I think it's a very interesting thing. I think it's about the quality of our lives, you know, and you know, money is a part of that, because we need to live, you know. But I constantly fight that myself, you know. How much more do you want? How much more do you need? How many rooms in a house do we really need?
And there's always someone with a bigger house, with a bigger boat. It could just drive you nuts.
I think it's
that
a
was
human
just a list, though, wasn't it? It was a brutal list. It's meant to be nothing else but a financial list.
Of course, and you know, I think we're all fascinated by it to a certain degree.
Yeah, it's
but
not
I
so
think
much the how much, it's the how did you do it. And for you, obviously,
Yeah.
you've had a great time earning your bedrooms and the little kind of things that make your life a nice, comfortable place to be.
Do you know, Kate, I'm lucky I have a job I love and I get paid to do it, and it challenges me, and I try and challenge it. Do you know what I mean? By not necessarily
And maybe the measure of
sometimes
your
taking
success
the easy...
is that you're still here, you're still doing it, and audiences still melt when you walk out. Hey, ladies.
Wow.
Thank you for coming by today. Good luck with the tour, good luck with Molly.
Thank
Jason
you.
Donovan,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Okay, that's it from us for today, but make sure you're back tomorrow, because guess what? Tomorrow, shut up.
No.
I'm well, Gel. It's going to be Reem, Sam and Billy from, you know, The Only Way is Essex here, innit? It's tomorrow, 12:30. Bye.
Bye.